Mythos of the Haunted Hayride, written by Brittany Hill, is an adventure, horror, and mystery novel that mainly centers around three childhood friends, two of their siblings, and one newcomer venturing off in the haunted hayride. Directed by a mystical middle-aged coachwoman that surrounds her entire identity with mystery, turning this into something more than just a fun little haunted attraction once every horrific legend and tale comes to life. And the group have to work together to make it out alive in this real-life haunted hayride. This novel will be an appropriate read for all ages, though the audience need to be aware of some mature and heavy themes, such as grief, abortion, and suicide, that should all be viewed and treated with caution and respect. I have always been into writing and storytelling ever since I was at the age of 7, and one of my most prominent, proudest moments is when my narrative poem got showcased in the district writing celebration when I was in 8th grade. Going on haunted hayrides as a kid has always been my favorite and most memorable Halloween tradition of all time, as my family would used to go to Blake's Orchard and Cider Mill to partake in the haunted hayride with donuts and apple cider. The main reason why I named the deceased guardian of the haunted hayride Halilith Blake, after the apple orchard that started my love for haunted hayrides to begin with. The main group of characters that we will be all venturing with in this haunted hayride is Quilyss, an indigenous descendant girl who is a fun-loving, playful, and adventurous tomboy who is an out-of-the-box thinker and is an all-around Halloween enthusiast that she designed her own creepy scarecrow costume to what she imagines the spirit of the haunted hayride to look like through her never-ending vivid imagination. She is shown to be very creative when it comes to writing and storytelling as well, and is shown to be the most open to new friends and new experiences. Esmura is the older sister of Quilyss, who is presented as a mature, cool-headed, and dry-witted stoic who shares a distant relationship with her sister from the start out of what is, as of now, of a mysterious reason. Esmura is inspired by my own older sister, who shares a similar personality as well as a similar dynamic to her sister, which includes the hidden depths in which Quilyss slowly starts to discover throughout this journey. Despite her cold and distant appearance, Esmura does have a bit of an unpredictable, playful side to her, such as when she designed a fashionable axolotl costume for the hayride to tease Quilyss's fear of axolotls, which can show that even someone like Esmura can get into the Halloween spirit too. Jared is one of Quilyss's childhood best friends who is a reckless, rebellious, and hilarious lovable joke type of character who always means well for his friends but can never back down from a good old Halloween prank. I can definitely see Jared getting a lot of fangirls from the audience, given that he, along with Esmura, has the most character development out of the main group, as some of his goofy qualities about him, such as how he claims to not be afraid of anything except for his parents kissing, will reveal so much depth than anyone would have ever expected from him. Jared's costume on the hayride is his favorite and only character he likes in the animatronic Pizza Time Theater show Quinto Queso, named Vermouth the Vampire Coyote. Amel is another childhood best friend of Quilyss who moved from France to America at a very young age, to which guided him to meet Quilyss and Jared as kids. Amel is a sweet, polite, and charming boy who is very historical, loves reading, is afraid of the dark, which correlates with his depressing family backstory, and is very admirable of his French heritage through engineering a ton of historical machinery such as an automaton and an orchestrion, and how he has his costume be a resemblance of a cracked porcelain French antique doll. Malita Calaveras is the new friend of the childhood trio and the group as a whole, who is a very kind-hearted, artsy, and nurturing Hispanic girl. She had a very huge family and loved celebrating Dia de los Muertos with them, with her ironic feel of skulls, making her stand out from the other Dia de los Muertos representations before her. Malita has been shown to have a really deep connection when it comes to displaying kindness towards even the most scariest creatures, and aids them through singing and providing herbal remedies for the creatures they encounter in need. In the Hayride, Malita's outfit is a traditional La Calavera Katrina outfit without the skull makeup, giving her immense fear of skulls. And lastly, Joey Wackritz is the 4-year-old little brother of Jared, who, by appearance, may seem like an innocent and absent-minded cutie of a kid that Jared displays more of his protective soft side over. But deep down, Joey represents the level-headed moral compass of the group, who is wise beyond his years and would always give out great advice to them, as well as even the creatures when they needed it the most. Joey's costume is an enchanted ghost, as my own symbolism for something that may come off as light and airy to hold so much presence and wisdom deep down that many people may not expect from just a little kid. The key takeaways that I hope many people will get out of Mythos of the Haunted Hayride is teamwork, to each person using their unique abilities in order to survive the hayride. Cultural appreciation through Quilliss's curiosity about her indigenous heritage despite not knowing much apart from the negative stereotypes. Amel's appreciation for his French background through historical antiques and engineering. And Malita's pride for her Hispanic heritage through her songs and celebration of Dia de los Muertos. Displaying empathy and understanding to the things that might scare you at first, especially when it comes to Malita's nurturing compassion in understanding the stories of the creatures they encounter. And to not be afraid of being unique. With one example being an insecurity Quilyss faced about people learning that her religious belief is Wicca, and how she keeps it a secret to everyone except Jared and Amel, in fear of everyone mistakenly viewing her as an actual witch. So buckle in for this one-of-a-kind haunted hayride journey to get the fright of an entire lifetime.